UK Pay and Go, Slough, paid out £10. Balance £387.07.
Tuesday, 8:45 a.m.
ATM.
Dear Victoria, I don't feel like I should this time. My subconscious is clever. Your comments about the no wants everyone needs a break. From me and for me, if that makes sense. I never believed I'd be putting my children through any of this, and hope you can one day forgive me for all the hurt and upset I've caused and caused. I don't know what else to say other than I'm really sorry. I love you to bits, and I wish I hadn't brought
Second floor, GCE English Language, Grade B, equivalent 315.240. Sixth Board, AQA, level 28 September.
Gurgling baby with no idea how to feel, what to fear. Your birth is celebrated with cards and flowers. At this age it's acceptable to scream for hours. You're crying and squirming, but what do you need? Burping, sleep, changing feed? A rosy-cheeked infant with love and cuddles, plodding through life, no worries or struggles. You're starting school and making friends, learning to write, scribbling with pens. Not a care in the world, you're as free as a bird, learning about life word by word. Playing with balls and colour and toys, secretly wanting to be one of the boys. Finding that you don't fit in and wishing people would call you him. But your innocence and accepting peers allows this to be for a couple of years. Tantrums are thrown, I won't wear a dress, or pink or frills or girly things you stress. An embarrassing time you'd now like to erase, but photographs have captured those days. The caravan in Norfolk, come rain or shine, is host to years of family time. Ice creams, arcades, digging holes in the sand. Sticky, smiley faces are sun-kissed and tanned. Then further, Norway, Morocco and France. You know you're so lucky to be given this chance. To travel, see sights, it's soaked up and enjoyed. All the while feeling strangely annoyed. Secondary school brings a new start. It comes to their attention that you're clever, smart. But for once you just want to be normal and plain, avoiding expectations and going against the grain. Early teens are in the most part fun. Laughing, skipping about in the sun. To those around you this seems sincere. Little do they know you're often pretending the cheer. At 14, the hating begins. You start a diary of all thoughts and things that make you happy, make you sad. Most days are fine, just the odd one bad. But what then caused the extreme lows? What caused the cutting? Nobody knows. Not even you, who holds the blade. Would it be different if Mum had stayed with her husband despite all the pain? Is their relationship the one to blame? All this at a time you should be aiming high. Revision and exams are a distraction. You try. 6 A stars, 4 A's and a B. Name engraved on a plaque for all to see. You've done it. They're proud. Now 2 more years of home and school, hurting and tears. As soon as you can, you've learnt to drive, giving that freedom for which you strive. Camping with mates and weekend outings, road trips to Wales, driving through mountains. You find any excuse for a social gathering of dancing, drinking, smiling and chattering. Then university, a chance to be free. Forget the past, just be me. Changing yourself into what feels true. It pays off. You make friends who like you for you. The dark bits are gone and happiness stays. You drink, laugh, smoke and play away your days. And then you meet him and you start to tumble, helplessly in love, but also to crumble. It starts out new, loving and fun, but somehow the new you becomes undone. He has a talent for making you feel inferior, unworthy, and less than ideal. You try to control it and not go back to those days of sadness, darkness, black. You try to explain, but he can't understand. It's done. It's over. He takes back his hand. You blame him. You were fine before he came along. You feel worse than before. You want to be gone. You write it all down, like therapy, you hope. But you panic, break down. You just can't cope. You go to the doctor, who asks many a question. Turns out all these years you've been battling depression. You smile. A relief. Because now you know. You're not broken all of those times that you feel so low. It wasn't Dad or Mum or him or you. It's one of those things you've just got to get through. Now you're fine and you're working hard. You accept that you're flawed and that you're scarred. In comparison to others, your hardships are minor. And after 21 years, this serves as a reminder. that life is a mixed bag of laughter and hurting, smiling and sorrow, misery and flirting. Now that youth is over and adulthood starts, don't be under the illusion that the good times are past. Where's the fun in growing up, you might hear? Stop. Look around. Where is the fun in staying here?
2,697 days of my life are accounted for on each page, of my diaries, kept now for 7 years. The content suited the paper, not ears. And 5,208 days before I began these diaries provide me with more. From birth to now in paper and ink. My paper past. I stop and I think. There are letters, notes and pieces of art. Some unimportant, some close to your heart. Certificates, awards, tickets and programmes. Forms and postcards, drawings and birth scans. Every detail of your existence that's printed or scrawled, imagine it all, collected and walled. Your paper past, all in one place. To reminisce, look back, but also to face up to the fact that life still goes on, and that past the age of 21, there will still be laughter and happiness and cheer. Being grown up isn't something to fear. You might have to be more sensible and strong, and it is inevitable that things will go wrong. But now you can see it's all happened before, the highs and the lows, you're just moving on to more.
When you fold your 1000th bird, the Japanese believe your wish shall be heard. An oriental legend that I now use to get me through when I feel the blues. The moment negativity takes a hold, I grab my paper and begin to fold. One bird folded and my worry will vanish. Only a few hundred more till I get my wish. My wish to change from my human form, to defy nature, not have to conform.